thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Right? Because thou hast made Yahweh, or Hashem Yahushai, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation.
Hey, so he said the Most High refuge, you know, the dirty water and nasty, so.
Right? It says, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling.
Hey, so Christians lack faith. You know, so-called Christians like that.
I said there shall no plague come nigh thee. So you're supposed to just dash your holy water pan and just walk out without your mask and say, Jesus got me.
The blood of Jesus now.
Blood of Jesus, yeah. Done it. Them dash it too much, it done. And that a go on.
Wait, I want to say, no idea, I see one get thrown in a police truck for mask or something like that.
Them never throw me in there? Try in there?
I never see them wasn't that long.
You know in Jake, brother, I left that.
You remember when it just come out? When the whole lockdown just start and Kenneth Copeland come on TV.
Yeah.
I blow the breath of God on you.
Fucking idiot.
That's a good God. Don't do it.
But I never lie, you know there.
Yeah. Yeah, doing tricks.
I see that now. So what? And people still like in church, you know. But I come back next week and I'm Pastor boy and me. You blow one little something last week, you know, right? And now it's still there, boys, you know, what?
Yeah, congregation.
Don't question it, don't question it.
Yeah.
Can't fly up in a God face.
Yeah, and that you do. And that is
Right. But it says, for he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways.
right, just like how the angels them come and minister to Yahushua, the brother bring out you in a theme time of trouble. You see me, in our time of trouble, the angels are, there are angels that are you can call it now,
Yo.
that are the angels that are assigned, that's the word that escaped me, that are assigned to the elect, yo. You see me, like Yahushua said something about
The angels in
the
heaven.
angels in heaven, or dear angels in heaven, about the children them. Yeah, you have the angels that are assigned to the elect, yo. You see me, scripture say the angels of the Lord shall encamp around them that fear the Lord. You see me, so we're not alone. You see me, you walk through the time of Jacob's trouble, you're not alone, yo.
And Yahushua said, yeah, I will be with you even unto the end
Even
of the
unto
world.
the end, right?
You know, and when I reach the end yet, so I'm still there in the spirit.
Right? It says, they shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. And as the word lest, when you look up the definition, it says you have to avoid something that is undesirable, that's desirable. You know? So the most I now desire for the elect to basically stumble at any point. It says, thou shalt tread upon the lion and the adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because he had set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he had known my name. He
See that it says you shall tread upon the dragon. So why side of the dragon when you are going to tread? Upon him.
Exactly.
Yeah, people are selling themselves short.
Yeah, in the Baruch it say we shall shoot shot upon his neck. You see me, so what? And them are going to be with servants.
Wait. The serpent said to the Lord, say him for bow before him. And what the Lord said to him?
Say worship David before them and let him be you say it about?
Thou shalt not worship anybody, Lord.
Yeah. Him shall be.
Verse 15, he shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life
The
will
time
I
of Jacob
satisfy
trouble.
him. Right? And show him my salvation.
Yeah, because scripture say I'm hold by right hand. You know, and that's something I always see, you know, when I'm a parent, a hold a child, yo, they don't make no nothing to them picnic. You know, me even see two, my mother and a father one time I hold on picnic, it's like them have a couple, like you have sinking, and each time the child basically approach a sinking and him small, you see me, you just leave him up so, and he just a swing, yeah! You see me, love it. I saw the most I protect him like yo. You know, we basically say Christ cast a burden upon him, because him care for it. Or it's like a carefree spirit when it with the day with the most yo. That done.
Okay. This is Isaiah 36 and 6. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him.
There's no hope on Pharaoh's side. You know, it's true that as a prime example what happened to Egypt. You know what I mean? Like the same thing that happened now, the scripture says, I'm going to visit Egypt as before. Roughly paraphrasing, remember the precept there? He said, I'm going to plague Egypt as before.
Yeah, plague. Let me get it.
I don't like him, I'm going to plague ancient Egypt again. Egypt now, because scripture tell you, brother, read Revelation 11th chapter. It tell you that their dead body shall lie in the street of the great city which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where in the world is spiritually called Egypt. You know what I mean? There are some articles, some books and them thing there, and image will show you that, you know, America, America follow the same spirit.
The pyramid on the back of the dollar.
Yeah, exactly. The pyramid on the back of the dollar. We serve slavery here. The bulk of the slaves, you know what I mean, we're in the America. You know what I mean? The Americas. You know, go on.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 11. Okay. It says, but I will bring them with a...
Yeah, man, I guess so.
Oh, yeah. It said, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched forth. That's our 10. It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
Yep.
But I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretch out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before.
And how that you don't talk about that, because when Ezra, you see me speak, you see me, them are transition from Babylon and going over to Persian. You see me, that's when Ezra lived. They never in an Egyptian captivity. You see me, so how could that be talking about the actual ancient Egypt? Couldn't be talking about that. You see me, so it must be a spiritual connection. You see me, even St. John Revelator speak about spiritual Egypt, and he was referring to Mystery Babylon, the great mother of all.
Isaiah 19.
Yes, Isaiah 19. So it must be this one, yo. It must be this one, because Egypt where exists right now is not a power in the earth anymore.
And it said, we are also, our Lord was
It was
crucified.
crucified, yeah.
You know, because our Lord get crossed out. You know what I mean? When in the Americas, in the Renaissance period.
And if you look on it the other way, the Lord get crucified in the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire was still there now.
Exactly.
Second leg, you see me? The second leg of the Roman Empire, the revived Roman Empire.
Can.
You see me?
As one I heard where was wounded unto death and did live.
Yeah.
So we can read the next one. It says, and will destroy all the land thereof. Might destroy all the land thereof. You know, Egypt still exists. It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it.
As a quick one, as you touch upon the mourn, Egypt shall mourn. Alright, so this is Baruch chapter 4 and verse 30. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoice at thy fall. So it's same way in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5, when them are going to stand in a terrible fear and thing when them see us standing up on our feet declaring who we are and our powers. I see me now them miserable. Right now this is the starting phase of them being
miserable yet.
exactly,
Hey,
brother.
but the Lord saying him sore displeased with the heathens that are at ease, yo.
Yeah.
You see?
And not only because even with Wisdom of Solomon, I say, yo, the angel stand in great boldness against such as afflicted the elect, basically. Also our people.
Yeah.
Then the scripture tell you about
And
them.
big
Where,
ones.
huh?
Big news.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean.
Yeah, they have specific.
No, the thing is, you know, Jacob wicked, you know. But he did fuck over our people.
For among my people.
Yeah, man, that you
So
gonna brush
even
it.
them are gonna be a stand. Are gonna be like, you know,
With Mr. Mark.
bugged out. You know, I say,
They must
shit. We
Mr.
count
Mark.
there. Yeah, right. That's it. You know, it really, are really our people.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I realize that the Christianity where them is so heavily invested in was always wrong.
You might expect Kenneth Copeland to get if you're up there. How many is Kenneth Copeland?
This is what is spread out to
Wait
the
for a
masses,
missile.
you know?
Yeah.
And as you put up one quote from Booker T. Washington, you see me, not because something is widespread, don't mean that it's right. You see me, and Christianity is the largest religion on the face of the earth.
And what is Scripture say?
Wide is the gate that leadeth to destruction, right? And
Yeah.
Christianity is the widest gate.
Exactly.
You see me?
Yeah,
it's
he's
the
like-
widest of all the gates.
It's like you look on it, it's like,
So,
isn't that obvious?
yeah. But there's a thing called herd mentality, you see me, and the need to
Be accepted.
need to be accepted.
That's why
and
Scripture
belong.
say, can I get a precept for you?
Yeah.
This is the book of Psalms 1 and 1. He said, blessed is the man that, you see where it say, follow not a multitude to the evil. Yeah, always a mix up with Psalms 1. I think
Somewhere in the
Exodus
last
23.
And you know, the same thing come to mind. This is why the Lord said that to Israel. Because he knows they saw them still. You see me? Don't follow them out.
Exodus 23 and 2.
Exodus 23 verse 2. He said, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to rest judgment.
Exactly. So just because the majority fall headlong over one cliff, you're not going to say, alright, it is no right. You see me? The majority don't define the truth. Suppose everybody come together one day and say, alright, trees are now red. We are not calling them green anymore. You're going to go along with it? But come on, man.
A good example of that is the book of Susanna.
Yeah.
Very, very good example of that. 'Cause,
They represent the elect.
right, the majority, they say one thing and then they agree because them say, oh, witness.
Kind of witness of it.
And yeah, the respect of who was the
Yep.
person that said them a witness. And guess what? The spirit of truth did prevail.
Yep.
Precept.
Go on.
Psalms 1 and 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, but his delight is in the law of the Yahweh Shemel Shai. And in his law doeth he meditate day and night.
Read that also there.
He said, but his delight is in the law of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and in his law doeth he meditate day and night.
Yeah.
Because that is truth. And that is life. You know? Yo, when I really look on it, you know, that's why the scripture say, oh, Yahweh is the God of truth. You know, because truth, as my brother always quote it, truth is not subjective. You know, it's truth is just truth. You know, there's no, regardless the conditions, regarding the motive, regardless the reason. When something is truth, it is what it is.
Say it again, endure forever.
So right is right, wrong is, and somebody can get in a syrup. When you say, I'm not syrup, yeah, syrup. When you say, everything is double 2 against 2.
Oh, okay.
You know, so once you have truth, then you have life. When you have once you have righteousness, then you have unrighteousness. And the scripture, as I say, you meditate in His laws day and night. That is how you know what is true. So everything that go contrary to that is obviously a lie.
As the scripture says, we know that on hearing we know the spirit of truth and the spirit of error.
Yeah. And if they speak not according to this word.
There's no light in them. Alright, so the precept we request Ecclesiasticus 33 and start of verse to the point verse 14. It says, good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another.
And guess what? The times that we're going into is about to prove that. They're going to prove truth against lie, the godly versus the ungodly. You know, all these things are come to light, and it will prove who actually adhere to the truth.
Right?
Then
And by-
shall they
and
be
by-
known?
By its very definition, the lies are always outnumber the truth. You see me? That's a good way to pinpoint what is truth. The majority now going to speak the truth. You see me? Because the lies are always more attractive You see me? That's why the scripture says bread of the seed is sweet for man. You see me? Lies are attractive to the flesh. The truth is bitter, yo. Right? Read Ahmad.
This is St. John 4, verse 23. But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshippers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him.
So all of the people who claim to them worship God from the faith, isn't it? It can go turn out say they were not true worshippers. They were not. They never know Yahweh Hashem Yahushua any at all. And the Lord has said, depart from me. I knew ye not, ye workers of iniquity. We never know, no. Me look like Jesus. Me look like Jesus.
Or even Buddha, because some people say, a lot of people say, yo, them worship them not part of no religion, but them know them worship the one true creator. So
Who is that?
What your name?
You see me?
I won't say, I can't say to them.
They are known. Yeah. Him they can declare to you. You see me? There are some man say them worship nature. My poor father say him worship the sun. The sun is God. So, you know?
Remember nature boy, you say?
Yeah, man.
So it just go for sure that look, you know, it will be proven. You know, and that's why, you know, hey, the Lord Yahweh shall come back in glory for you, because you know, he up to say even the idols, you must come prove, you know, brother.
Visitation.
Down to the idols, you must come prove.
We are all thy gods, thy rocky noon, thy trusted. Let them rise up and see if they can deliver them, yeah?
Yeah, they better go and charge them garden as much from now.
Me say, better find some cool it up if fling in it.
He intends to charge of him ring for 1 year. I'm going to need more than that. What?
Is there really plan for war then? 1 year?
Hey, even Esau, you know, the spiritual, because you know Esau work for the you know witchcraft enchantment from the left hand side, and even that I will get taken from him, because with the Most High, that really the Most High, you know, give him that.
Remember the spiritual demon Satan?
Yeah, so the Most High, Satan, I got time for Satan withdraw himself.
Remember it's scripture after the workings of Satan.
Oh yeah?
Right, yeah, precept. This is Isaiah 47 verse 12. It says, stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be that thou mayest prevail. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them, they shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame, there shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be unto thee, with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter, and none shall save thee. Yeah, every nation I go back off for America. And say, see it there? You get fuck, you know.
Everywhere.
Everywhere they are going to cut.
Because the man stand afar off.
Yeah. You see me, everybody I got, and even Jeremiah 51, they say, forsake her. You see me, we can't heal her again. Forsake her, yo. So everybody got forsake America, yo.
And even Esau on a whole too, because guess what? You know, made say, the Most High Yahweh is the Father of spirits. So him have the control over the spirits for a time, and I feel like say, yo, them just obedient to him.
At least him get lease, man, him not a control. The Most High give him a lease and him lease up.
Exactly, because guess what? The one way get dominion over all these things, you know, as it is written in Colossians, you know, the one way get full dominion, he must come to claim all that was promised unto him. You know, that which has been given to him of his father. So yo,
until the Most High make him enemies footstool.
So everything and everyone in it just done fear right there, so time up. You know, you say yo, what? In that day every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is Lord.
Imagine just like how Salaki, just like how in the time of Daniel, you know what I mean, the Magi's are the whosoever them were, you know what I mean, they were proven to be useless. Then at the same thing I got again.
And,
The astrologers, the month, whosoever them be
Egypt too.
in I mean,
Egypt.
I say Egypt.
You know what I mean? All of them are proven to be useless because there's a greater power.
The amount of Indian astrologer there in Jamaica right now. You watch
Yo,
TV,
brother.
Anytime
all
after 10.
5 minutes, what the advertisement, you know.
You make a good
Once
point.
you reach
Just
after
once
10.
you reach certain hours, 9,
Yeah, once you use a 10 done,
Demons
brother,
come
I hate that.
At them time, you see, be advertisement, man. Come to this store and this store and this place and this place, man. You might kill you.
And yo, the amount of people got
Yeah, man. J love them sitting there, you know. J love to get read up, you know.
Especially women them.
Especially the woman.
And right now, as I said, the charge of culture are billion of these things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it really, yeah, I mean, you're just dying for that day to come with Heavenly Father can, you know,
Just
show
fuck
the
up
judgment
everything.
that we can just
When I
damage
literally
everything.
do, like, we see it in a hip hop video, them fine. When I see it in a Jamaica, man, literally, I don't know, in our music video.
But claims them a Christian nation.
Literally, man, I sit down in a circle with camera, man, I cut off whole
And
head
chicken foot.
and all them something there. All type of madness.
Hey, remember the scripture say you suffer not a witch to live.
Right.
Zane,
Like that, no exist again.
You say, boy, the shaggy,
him should have dead.
get over here.
Zane,
will
but
be.
he might go dead.
Just invite him and him followers to a stage and slack up people.
He's kill them, man, because he's keep.
Yeah, I will do that in our
think?
scripture.
I
don't know,
Yeah, one king.
Yeah.
One king do it. Yeah, he round up all of the worship, the worshippers.
come in,
I say, yeah man, we have a big sacrifice and a big feast.
Nah, the sacrifice.
And then close the door behind
Everything in that.
Everything go down in our world.
that the most I do. Ezekiel 9.
Yes man, you can get that.
Chris, we have.
We have Isaiah chapter 2 and verse 11. So the lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down.
Bro,
And the,
you know who proud the most? Then when Esau Magic, well, you know, they want them to watch the news and follow up this.
Believe me.
This big theatrics, you know.
Believe me.
They said them we watch.
Nobody no
Anybody
proud
will
now
do team.
like Jamaican woman. You know, see the meme them. But one thing Olympics can prove is that you can always depend on Jamaican women. The man them workless, and the man them this,
Hype.
and the woman them a get all of the medals. Nobody no proud like Jamaican woman, you know.
Vintage shall
Okay,
not
big up
come.
yourself.
One man saying, I see woman take over the world.
Yes.
The vintage shall not
and you can take you over, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, you can have it. This one.
And catch nuke them to when them a come.
So you know, as the scripture says,
Surely
all
can't relate
pride. Oh, come here, you're gonna see one picture there and see one woman and say, yo, this is not 6 feet. This is not 6 feet.
Just have to come out of that place,
Yo,
you know.
I am monkey climb. Alright.
Yeah, man,
You
I
say no
cuss
more.
say you're not even 6 feet. I say, I'm not finished. I'm not finished. On the back up, man, on the back up.
You have your mask, you're good. You have your mask.
And
You
guess
say you
what?
believe in your mask then?
Yo, right now, last week, Wednesday and Thursday, one bus. Them have bus. I transfer people, go get what them forget.
Yeah,
And I tell your brother, who for hand not dead,
right. The next
nah
day.
show up at work. You know,
The next
brother.
day, right?
Alright now, which I mean,
I hear
right? Yeah man, I told them, it's one of them will get it from Wednesday.
Mash
I'm
up.
gonna tell us right now, right
people
now,
are
mash
volunteer.
them.
Volunteer and
Yeah,
volunteer
brother.
and go.
And so that I pay people $500, $5,000
Calm
to
down.
get you.
Ibex of a drive, a juke and drive. You see me?
Why not?
You get the juke, you qualify for a raffle to get one new car.
Yo, it shows that people fool you fuck.
Bro, I tell you say yo, people, I say most of the people that I know personally we go through forget what them forget. I tell you say yo, one of them sets a brother. And at days now my yo, them say yo, so when someone said to me say yo, see me the ever they ever tell me say something I go feel, when I never do it.
When them a go for them second dose.
Never feel it will go work a few workplace. And she said she get fair one. And she say, oh, she have to voice note me or text me with her right hand because she say, or left hand because she say, yo, the whole her right hand.
You have to read some parts. If you have to bribe, you have to take it. Something wrong.
Who will give you money?
Brother,
Oh,
you have a
lucky
youth.
few people in my party them get. Nobody go to shop.
What, no, no.
And I'm lucky now. Most of them come and say yo, yo. They have to set up time for my party and then come in here. I'm going to eat my party.
That's right.
The next day,
One day later.
Yeah, you know, say,
Yeah, I'm born of the devil. Just like
you
Esau.
come on, take it time over place. One day, I notice that she's taking picture herself to the man in the sun. It's like me, I look upon the woman, brother, I can't see her spirit change, brother. I mean, you don't really see.
Mash up,
You
brother.
really see
Them
like
slow
them
down,
things
brother.
like you can see it on person like them spirit
But I
literally
have one girl
change,
that always
yo.
a laugh, brother, and the girl that's doing her chain
Wait.
sets her say, yo, right now, she say, yo, I can't live up.
Aaron, you get a call say goodbye. Think them are dead.
Yo,
You
Brother,
get a goodbye call?
yes,
Yeah,
we
man.
still alive still.
Yo, me know somebody who work with close to. And I tell her say him out for a couple of days. And I say, yo, I'm not see that brother here, you see me? But them I say sick. So me there, you know,
Right.
sick rare. The dog circle back, the dog tell me say, yo, you thump him down hard. And I say, yo,
Like that. You
big
never
up
want to
yourself.
hear.
Big up yourself.
Yeah, and you know the funny thing, bro? Them want to take a second dose. So
Yeah.
dead to them people, yeah, brother.
You don't care that, well, somebody tell me
them
say
man, if
them
dead.
right now, them not make nothing that them from travel.
yeah, because you have a youth on
That-
you have a youth on TikTok who say, yo, nothing is given free, nothing free. And him say him do a marketing degree at college, and him say, yo, when him learn that marketing is, you see anything that is given free, you're the product.
Fox. He saw teach you that. I know him want
Yeah,
pay me for fuckery. Man, dead to them people, brother.
Pay who want it. Don't why I pay who no want it. Why I reward those who not comply?
We are rebel. I want no part in this
Me,
kingdom.
me,
Fuck
me,
off.
some people are complaining America. They must say healthcare not free, but they want to give it this free. It sound right.
Yeah, exactly.
Some logic, you know?
If you not have insurance, you know, you get fuck America, you know. You see me?
Thousands you have to pay.
You, Regine, you could have in a labor.
Insurance.
Do you have insurance? I'm sorry, we're gonna have to put you over here.
Yeah, go bleed out over this. Video, man. Hey,
Well,
Slacker, me see
and you're
this
gonna give me
video.
this free?
Alright, me see this video with this brother, the EMT come to him and take him up off the roadside, put him on the stretcher. You see me? And like them and read out to him how much he have to go pay because he not have insurance. My boy get up off my stretcher and run. I'm gonna drop down the road again. You see me? But he might try and avoid the cost, you know what I mean? Because he don't have insurance.
What free, sir?
I think, I mean, oh, me there it is there.
Yeah, man.
It says, yeah, something to do with current topic. It said, the day, it said, for the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty. And you meditate your pride, but then people will take that bullshit then and idea, you know. Because them
Pride is
know
devil.
saw fuckery. You know, but true them want to rebel against the Most High and rebel against you then.
I want hype too, because
And-
some of them take it as hype because they say, oh,
Me take
I
care of
went
me,
on-
alright.
Yeah, yeah.
I make a social media post out there.
Yes, I'm
Yo,
put up them
you see,
picture
yes,
with
yes.
them card. Where they get.
Yeah, you see, some of them tell me say, anyhow, then he knows as, it's somebody tell him say, so you feel, you don't know what do it. I status me see them have this man, you know, just got, and just have it, you know, the bad do something, you just have flip back and forth.
Yeah.
Listen for days.
And as you say, enough of them know, they don't really believe in the whole pandemic thing. You see me? But them know say yo, if them not take it, them can't go to America.
That is it.
And that is it.
One man said that straight.
Yeah, one old brother tell me a shopper one time, you see me, one man who go run. He said, look here, I don't really believe in this, but right now, in farm work, they are rated and him if he can go back.
Yo, the people don't need to go, brother.
Yeah, man, if you
Yeah,
fucking dead,
people don't
brother.
need to. Yeah, it's
Sell
people
out
tell
for
say, yo, the whole lady is sick. That is what it is talking
Dirty
about.
America, brother. Man, you see, if funny, them people for dead in the bed, them people don't stand up for nothing. Everything and give in to the devil for. When you come on to the Most High, no, I can't afford to give up that. Then dead, but me agree, one man then transform everyone will take it.
Bro,
Is me rebel against the Most High, fuck off.
One man say right now, she don't feel like so if she join, why she not gonna really follow the Bible like. She say if something don't feel good to her, she not make it. So she said she not go, like say for example, she like just a certain way. And if she have to really follow the Bible, it means that she have to stop dress a certain way. She not depend that. She feel like the Bible need to change.
I just dead then.
No man.
Just dead then.
That's simple.
Scripture said them that are
Only thing you have to say to her is big up us.
I mean,
Man, just go dead, Bridget.
because guess what? We know, me and myself, we know that I can you go. So me not have to argue with you.
For we know him that has said. You see me?
And I don't want that, you know. You know what I try to say? I try to say, yo, him not judge no man. But the words when he speak, where if it's of his father, that judge. So guess what? When your GPS, when the mailman carry GPS bill come here, he don't stand up and wait for see if you are going to pay it. he gear and he leave.
Oh.
In the business, brother. Me gear the bill and me leave.
No,
I
property.
say, oh, we are judging. We just read out what the Heavenly Father say.
Yeah, but them people hate the Most High, brother. And hate him ways.
Yeah,
You see
that's
it every
They
day.
despise my laws.
You always quote it, brother. Haters of the Most High, and I see it every day, brother. Take your job. Me agree.
Go and go take the job and dead.
Me agree now.
Man,
Listen,
remember-
take you and dead.
And you see the thing is, yeah,
Suffer and dead, sorry.
anyways, so yes, sir.
You say something about pride, the school, and scripture tells say many more misery
Perish.
shall be done unto them that in the latter days shall dwell upon the earth, man, because them walk in a great pride. You see
But
me?
pride is when one basically depart from the Most
I
High.
hate that man. I hate that.
Because
The
they
chief,
put
the
them-
chief of all sins.
For them,
Pride.
I think about it, for them feeling and for them standards. Them want use for govern
Feel
things.
this is right.
So God to bend, or even the Father to just
Your
bend
way.
to your way.
Suppose me feel some if you just go out and just kill everybody. I'm a feelings.
Just feelings, man.
Right, like a family friend of
Man
mine.
need more just than his maker.
Yeah, a family friend of mine, him showed me and I talk to him and the man say, yo, you know, so I will take my thing the way there because I want to fly out and I know say, oh, when this fly out thing, you know, no problem and him bridging them go take it, so him just take it, you see me? So I say, oh, cool, that good man. Well, I understand the man say, oh, so him say, you know them something, they don't it? I say, yo, I say, no? I say, no man, I don't say, yo, yeah man, it's all good and all. I say, yo,
Can you conscience to bite them, brother?
Yeah, but the thing is, but the thing is, you know,
That's why the bag of ear to know.
look at the, yo, look at the fool them. Look at the fool them. Oh, a sacrifice. Figure.
America war
In
rotten
the
down.
fucking place, in the fucking
Depths of hell.
depths. The place where I go burn.
Valley of the shadow of
You know what I mean? The place where I go get burned off of the face of the earth. This is when I run for
The sinful kingdom.
I give up. You know what I mean?
Life.
You take a poison.
Yeah.
Just to get a pass.
Cause
to go
they
in
know
a-
poison, brother.
Come on, yo.
Them take a
So,
poison.
what you think I got when them food?
Check, brother.
I see him thing there.
Yo,
I see
You
him
don't reach to that
If
level
you're
yet.
if you're there in one land, if you're there in one land, where you're familiar with, where you're fucking, you're going to one land, we gonna have no fucking idea of where you go. When the EMP attack, where you think of me in a forever purge? It was a fucking EMP. We knock out everything. You see, with no phone line, nothing couldn't connect. You see, knock out the entire grid. So you want to go in one place. Yo, when America get EMP, when night come, that's why in a virgin.
Darkness, utter darkness.
When night come, that's why in at 2. Come on, yo, you people is so fucking. You people need to go, man.
Come on, you said, brother, the
Even if you
whole
get
lady is
fucking
sick,
put to
brother.
Yo,
So I just did.
so when the time come for them get karagma, brother. It's when the time come for the karagma, my youth. I tell you, you know. Because then time they them
No
have
man shall
food,
buy
you know, brother.
or sell.
Food, I go real, but I'm saying the food not at stake right now, no, brother.
Brother, not at stake, bro.
Not at stake right now.
It's not even mandatory in America for you to take the dirty water for go there. And the fucking idiot, them want to take it already.
Because them know say it lead to
You
that.
know, say that
Brethren,
that's a precursor, brother.
the Prime Minister say he will not mandate the sauce. But life is going to be very inconvenient for you if you don't.
They should give him one big
And that
stone
him
and
a
say
say-
so.
That he said, the man literally said, he might consider to pay teachers differently if they don't take the sauce. You want school bun down?
Them a go
Are you
get-
done already an underpaid teacher?
You might get special privilege,
And
man.
that's the thing, that's why I go back to the karagma. Because them time there,
Hey, we can go
things
straight in
I
it,
go
brother.
get.
Man, big man, you
Die,
might
brother.
get up on deck, man.
You see me? You
Why
see,
not
you
that?
see, so they're going to the word worship when it was always going on. You see, as one licking the master, some brother beg them, I'm beg for that in a brother. Esau now if you run back at them for that in a brother, the master say, yo,
Hey,
whatever
because
you
you
say.
say worship the beast. So I put them full allegiance, you know, and the scripture says a dog going to the master. Yeah, so them press them be bow down
Stay
to the
up on
beast,
me.
you got him for everything.
Please save us.
So you say, save us, Joe. Yeah. Please, Mr. President.
And we can point out one quick thing. The way we supposed to go to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai for everything, for all our wants, protect the MOTB.
Yeah.
That would be what we are doing to, you know, the beast.
Yeah, because the scripture say, yo, Lord is a jealous power.
That's right.
You see me? And he say again, him not going to give him glory to another. And right now, that's what 2/3 I do. They must give the Heavenly Father
That's right.
glory to Esau. Because he might work miracle, pretty much miracle, he might work with him science, you know. And because of the miracle, he get people to believe on him. You see me? The scripture, and the scripture tell us that in a Revelation night. Tell us, say, yo, you see me?
You want it?
Oh,
I to them, man.
Slacker, this is Revelation 13 verse 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on earth by the means of those miracles.
and I eat that, you see me? Even go so bosom. And the man say, a lie, for joke. Voila.
Yes, master.
Voila, Anya.
Sacrifice them.
Yeah, man, them want to say, oh, not my hands only, but my feet and it also.
Kind of like.
Yeah, because they might give over them whole.
Yeah, man,
The
them
whole
want
body,
just a
heart,
pledge.
mind and soul.
It's a pledge allegiance. You pledge.
Pledge allegiance.
That's what
I
you
pledge
do.
allegiance to the flag.
That's like what happened in Nehemiah. Before them give over, them make pledge, you know what I mean, upon them vineyard and such. And them give over them son, them sell them daughters and them thing there for what? For slavery, them are give over themselves. Them say even we also, you know what I mean, you know, something like that.
What about Egypt?
Exactly.
Egypt. You know, when the famine licking a brother.
When the money
When,
fail.
when everything fail and then they say, oh,
So
right
you can
now,
bring up them precepts like you.
land
The
gone,
money fail in Egypt. Man.
Thank you.
So,
house fail, and then when they know nothing else to give them say, take we. And that,
Yeah. I say, we're going to just take we and done. We could have, we wouldn't have be sermon. But, you know, we're going to be a sermon.
Go on.
No, I'm never there. I get the precept.
I want to get a quick one in the meantime.
no, one.
Okay.
Which one? Egypt.
The money fail in Egypt.
This is Genesis chapter 47, verse 15. And when money failed in the land of Egypt,
Because and that's the thing. It's a great reset, you know. And there's a new currency now. The new thing what the Karagma require. It now gonna be the current currency that we are running now, because this order is gonna be done away with from a currency standpoint and everything. So guess what? To buy and sell with the new currency, you need this Karagma. Go on.
and in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, Give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence, for the money faileth? And Joseph said, Give your cattle, and I will give you for your cattle, if money fail. And they brought their cattle unto Joseph, and Joseph gave them bread in exchange for horses.
And that's the thing. Now after in a time at first, people are gonna have certain level of possessions in a certain little way. So it will go back to barter for a while. But that now gonna last long. Go on.
And for the flocks, and for the cattle of the herds, and for the asses, and he fed them with bread for all their cattle for that year. When that year was ended, they came unto him the second year, and said unto him, We will not hide it from my Lord, how that our money is spent. My Lord also hath our herds of cattle. There is not aught left in the sight of my Lord, but our bodies and our lands.
And them again, give them body, them offer them body to the sauce.
The scripture says
Simeon.
souls of man.
Yeah.
Now, you know, in Revelation, it says souls of men. That's why the scripture says them sell them soul.
Yeah.
All that a man will give up just to save his life. Himself in a Job too.
Yeah.
I have some people, they don't really, they don't think about the spiritual ramifications of them giving into this. You know. They don't see it as them selling them soul. They feel like that's something more drastic. But really and true, that's what it is. You see me? When somebody has got force you to do something and you give in to it, and give you,
Well, you know wrong.
and you know it's wrong. You
Betraying your
submit into it.
principles.
Your
Yeah,
dignity.
You betray yourself. You know one man
You have
again.
a- you have a precept, bro. This Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 14, verse 6. So there is none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness. And Salakia, what do you think of it? Wait, no, sorry. Oh no, it is. So it said this is soon, so. Oh yeah, see it here. No, it's okay.
Continue that one until
Yeah,
the
yeah, move on.
Verse 19. Wherefore shall we die before thine eyes, both we and our land, by us and our land for bread? and we and our land will be servants unto Pharaoh.
Oh, yes.
You're going to take the sauce and follow where you say, Master. Just know me can go to the supermarket and go party and carnival, go rave and go supermarket and go movies. And me want to go America. I want to go worship at the altar of America.
The great America.
Is it the great America? I really and truly like that saying. You see me? You would like to have access into Master's kingdom. So see me and you joke me, please. Right there. You see me? So if then you can compromise so much with this, when the real thing comes, which is the MOTV, you are going to compromise same way and you are going to fall.
Easy.
You see me? Easy. You see me? And the thing is, you know, it kind of, Isa kind of muddy the water now, you know, look like you give up your freedom yet, you know, but it's going to be clear. Isa are going to want you clearly choose to worship him than the Heavenly Father. He's not going to go around and do it. You see me? He want you directly choose to go against the Heavenly Father, and he's going to put that decision clear.
Because he
You
might
see
break
me?
you.
Yeah,
It's a form of breaking. Because
exactly.
You see, if you just do it out of convenience or necessity,
Or him deceive you or something.
yeah, it means that you have a reason to rebel. Once you come off your own accord, the pressure get you when you come off your own accord, you have to battle with yourself. You can't battle with him. And I succumb the breaking process coming. You literally have to like him a break the whole entire
Break your
world.
will.
Yeah.
Oh, I find it. So Ecclesiasticus 10 verse 9. So why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man, for such an one setteth his own soul to seal, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels. And your bowels go back to your compassion. You know? Yeah.
Set his own soul to seal because you're covetous.
And that I think that's what, and you know.
One go Babylon for show off. Go America.
I talk to somebody recently, and them I say, yo, them glad say for them family now take it and all them. So I say, yo, I talk that you know my you. The time I come with family no want to see you because they don't have food for your family and look to sell you out or something. Because yo, and that, I just say, you can't cast away them boils, brother, and every man for themselves in the day, they know, brother. And that's the thing of it. Esau, even most of them war and things take place, Esau, but one thing Esau know, a human nature. Because him exploit it daily, for decades. So believe me, him know what him a do.
Cunning hunter.
Yeah.
Cunning hunter, you know?
Yeah man, him know what him a do, yo. Then the man, yo, there's unity, Esau not dep on that.
Divide and conquer.
Divide and conquer. If I once man will know if it's so deception. Just watch some movie, brother. Where the alphabet group some do, or even the ancient history or the Romans them go and whisper in a people's ears, brother.
So even we have you know, honorable brown dog, you know, the most honorable brown dog. Even though you have him I talk about, because in the beginning in the beginning stage, you know, them always push this term unilateralism. You know what I mean? Everybody, like, you know, countries, you know, operate in a unilateral way, and everybody, you know, globalism and everything. You know what I mean? Esau only care about fame in the bargain. You see me? So Esau don't really care about where you are, because really and truly, a lot of these countries are gonna become, you know, like self-destruct.
Yeah, failed states.
Yeah, failed state, that is the term. All of these countries are going to become failed state because, you know, the speed and the kind of thing where they are bringing in, a lot of these countries can't really, you know what I mean, match up to anything.
With them want to depopulate the earth.
They might expect to actually move people from certain countries to the metropolis them.
But look funny, you know him plan work perfect though. Him set up it's a broke out between, you know. We just realize him, you know, him really want people for riot, you know.
Yep.
Set it up so people riot, because when they riot, they destabilize countries. When they destabilize countries, them economy fail.
Yep.
And then after that, them run in with the solution.
Order out of chaos.
Yep. So you're right. You know, Shopper always I said, say, them set up this man.
Yeah.
But them set him up neat. Them set him up and feel like say him a go win.
You realize the man them set on
But they hit
fire.
him. What him tell them say is that, yo, when I do this, him say them alright, you know, but him give them the idea say them can control the rights. And that.
And that's why even himself, because Skipper tell them, oh, them get deceived. You know what I mean? And the scripture tell about them who actually commit fornication with the harlot, with America. Our most horrible brown dog sip the juice, the fornication juice, man. And he must follow this agenda.
And yet I see it on your field for
exactly what the elite do. While you, them show you this, there's a fire blaze behind you.
Right,
You know what I mean?
Then let me tell you something. Right now, I have second thought because I want my 7 days.
Him not ready.
He might have second
Yeah,
thought.
Him can know, he knows that if he have me, yes, sir. Him know him.
And the
Yo.
big stone him again.
But these are the thing. These are the thing. You know the reason why. You know the reason why a big stone no fling or not to a stone no fling yet.
Nobody know hungry.
They're not hungry yet because these people. When you have Saint Vincent to say, all right, this is what we don't want to do.
Hey, anyway, funny?
Let me just say this. Salakia. This is what we don't want to do. They must see how this man out to fuck with the Constitution and start riot. Them people are not sense to start riot, brother. Brother, a hunger I forgot make them people have to stone.
Brother,
Yes,
my people come back and I wave them party my own.
Gun.
Party where sell a TS's in the same place where we work. TS's is right across the road, brother. People come back and I wave them party. Party.
Just because of pride.
Just because.
Death and destruction to them.
Yeah,
people.
brother.
Right. Fuck it 2/3.
Gun. You have a precept?
Just bring out a precept here quickly. Salakia. And this is the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 19, and it says here, a man shall have no pity on his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for a great tribulation. And we know say, and a man a cook him rice and peas, man, and Benjamin now on the food next door, yo. And the woman a lick him nine back. Hey, walk this boy! Yes, you pity them hungry. He go get the task.
Rice and peas, brother. Rice and peas not cooking in them days, brother. They're not gonna peas. Imported.
But what look funny, but there are people who envy people for rice and peas today.
Right. Today.
So imagine
then
when I say when the rice and peas
We
now
gonna
bubble.
peas. Rice imported.
Where
brother.
rice
Rice to make
But
it.
the thing me never see, you can't put pot on fire them time there. Who can smell pot above them time there?
Brother, you better not cook.
What we not talking about?
That me I tell you, you better not cook anything where you do. If you have tin and market, you better just open that raw and just beat that, brother. If you have set on a pot and make that go through your window.
Hey, I try to give a boss somebody else. You smell like curry? You smell
No
like
problem. You
You remember we read a couple years back about the siege of Masada?
Yeah.
When them find the what make them find the woman?
Yeah, she did roast her son.
She did roast her son. And them smell it.
meat.
And run and find her, and they find her, and them frightened for say yo.
Yeah, them they actually sick to them stomach
Yeah,
when
sick
them
to
see
them.
her and she said that she did do. And them actually left her alone. But
Imagine say a smell,
nah,
a smell.
then it's time to come, they're not going to leave her alone. But them a take calves and them a take
The
sheep.
cow. The cow and calf.
Hey, cause the funny
Cow
thing,
and
you know,
calf are they take,
the
brother.
morals of people even more degraded right now. You know, right now, I saw some savage fucking
I'm
beast.
begging you, when you're hungry, you see me, and your brain literally start feed for your body, morals gone out.
Cannibalism.
You see me? That's
Animal
why
instinct.
the woman get pushed up to eat her picnic. And the thing is, in an isolated event, in every major famine on the face of the earth, mothers eat them picnic. Now the siege of Leningrad, you see me, women even kill their spouse. You see me, I don't know how as a man you make a woman come kill
They
her.
must sleep. Most they go
Maybe
sleep.
asleep. But I was not
Put a nail through nails.
You see me? Somebody do the whap.
Look on Judith, brother.
Get him sleeping.
Look on Judith. Yeah, man. Brother,
You say,
asleep,
man, you must they go
Yeah,
sleep.
man, most they go sleep. That time, yo, that nigga, yo, don't even know, say, yo, in a fear brain,
dinner.
after days, she could have pressed, yo. She have pre her next option as, you know, you.
Because woman pre that way there. You know,
Because,
survival.
yeah, exactly. How did I mention something, but you would have mentioned something about your woman a pressure, you say, yo, go doctor, go doctor. The first to break,
Is the woman.
and the woman first to
Weaker
break.
vessel.
The weaker vessel. Zin? And them see nothing yet.
That guy pity them young boys.
Zin? It'll be crazy, man. It'll be really crazy and grimy out here, man. And a lot of people don't even know. You know, people like Bojo can only see thus far. Him no see say, yo, him cannot see a famine and where him a go eat. Zin, and how him a go get delivered from a famine.
Basically what them is that this is the end of the
This
world.
is the end of the world. And
And
As
the
you
famine
know
is
it.
engineered. You see.
exactly.
Them a fuck up the food supply chain all around the country.
All around.
Yes, I watch something on what's the name again? I forgot what
ICH?
he called it. Yeah, ICH farmer. See me? I'm sure you them a fuck up the rice and the wheat globally.
Brother,
The people that depend on America not.
Brother, yo, and the brother they still, yo, pay attention to him. The brother there hit the point. And you see what I must say, remember say I take a long time, I do videos on these things, you know. But wait are sure?
Yeah.
Is that it's like a creeping kind of thing?
Yeah, it's them call it insidious.
Mm-hmm.
The insidious effect. So you don't really see it come. You see me? Them kind of taking time, and then them do a little slight of the hand thing. You see me? So them entertain and distract you with that. While them a fuck up.
Yes, the Olympics I keep right now.
Bridging.
Olympics.
Oh man, I want fucking man.
Clean sweep.
I say bridging. It's like they forgot to end up on lockdown.
And as that done, you have the football season. And some of the biggest
World Cup of next year, no?
next year, and right now you have some, for example, the big talk in football right now for Messi transfer. Everybody,